Good morning. Before we get this fabulous event started today, I'd like to ensure that our students receive the high-quality ceremony they deserve. So I'm going to ask that you please make sure your cell phones are turned off or silenced. Also, according to Hutchins Street Square regulations, only non-flash photography is allowed except from our professional photographers that are down here by the stage. So I'd ask you to please abide by that. They will be taking pictures. Mrs. Sherry Hannah is our professional photographer today, and she will be posting all of the photos of your graduates, and she's already taken pictures of them as well, individually, on Facebook, the Liberty High School webpage. So you will be able to view any photographs on there probably within the next week. These pictures will be made available for you also on a CD if you like. You can just let us know. We'd like to thank Mrs. Hannah for freely volunteering her time to do this for us. Seniors, you may be seated. Welcome to the Liberty High School graduation ceremony. Oh, the rest of you can be seated as well. Thank you. Welcome to the Liberty High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. My name is Tammy Dillon, and as principal of Liberty High School, and on behalf of my colleagues here today, I would like to thank the family members and friends of our graduates for attending the ceremony. Today marks an important milestone in the lives of these young people. At this time, I'd like to introduce Fatima Correa to welcome you in Spanish.
Muy buenos días y bienvenidos padres, familiares y amigos de la generación de alumnos 2022. Hemos trabajado con mucho esfuerzo para llegar hasta el día de hoy y alcanzar nuestras metas de graduación. Les agradecemos mucho por el gran apoyo y el estímulo recibido para hacer que este día sea posible. Nos complace enormemente contar con su presencia en esta ocasión tan especial para todos los alumnos y les pedimos un gran aplauso para todos los alumnos presentes. Gracias.
Thank you, Fatima. To lead us in the pledge, I would like to introduce to you Jennifer Russo. Jennifer is enlisted in the United States Navy and leaves for boot camp on July 26th. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. I would also like to introduce to you, we have the national anthem to play. Seated. I would now like to introduce to you some distinguished and dedicated people behind the scenes who support our school. These folks ensure that our students receive a quality education. We are honored to have with us today Lodi Unified School District Board President, Mrs. Susan McFarland, Vice President, Mr. Courtney Porter, Clerk of the Board, Mr. George Neely, Board Member, Mr. Ron Freitas, our Superintendent, Dr. Kathy Washer, and Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Scott McGregor. I also want to take this opportunity to personally thank them for providing Liberty with a new logo this year. If you'll notice on your program and on the large screen on the stage, Liberty has a new logo. We have a proud new lion representing what Liberty is about. Thank you, Lodi Unified leaders, for all you do for the many schools in our district. I would now like to recognize a group of dedicated people who make it possible for our students to celebrate this special day. I'm referring to our staff and teachers who give our students the unconditional support and direction to bring them to this point. Please stand as I call your name, and please hold your applause until I'm finished calling all names. Our secretary, Ms. Kim Soto. Registrar, Ms. Cindy Newton. Our custodian, Tony Stanbridge. Campus security, Tim Kipp. Paraprofessional, Allison Gregg. Librarian, Megan Gowdy. Counselor, Tiffany Wood. And our wonderful teachers, Mara Beyonce, Leah Graham, Jean-Paul Hanna, David Johnson, Lynette Lewis, Brad Owings, Jeff Zimpendorfer, and Tim Stutz. Let's please give them a hearty round of applause. As principal of Liberty High School, I have the pleasure of meeting each student for orientation before they enroll. At that meeting, when they sit in front of me, I see faces that look defeated, frustrated, and tired. School has not typically been a place where they experienced great success. In fact, many of them come to Liberty feeling beaten down and have a difficult time recognizing their own value and personal strengths. But every student has a desire to be successful, to belong, and to find a path that leads to a life they can be proud of. Liberty offers a new beginning. Our school is a special place. Its value cannot be fully appreciated until you've spent some time inside our charming old walls. It's a place that not only educates and nurtures the mind, but also the heart. We are a family. I dare say that these graduates believe they found Liberty to be not only a school, but a place full of people that make it a home. Liberty students have faced circumstances personal to them, which have led to being at risk of not graduating. Some students have lost one or both parents to illness, death, incarceration, or addiction. Some have attended multiple high schools because of family changes. Some are nursing a parent through illness. Some are working to support themselves or to help their family. Some students don't have a place to call home. Some are the first in their family to ever attend high school and earn a diploma. Some have struggled with their own addictions or consequences from choices they have made in the past. And then there are those few who have mastered the art of procrastination, and Liberty was their last hope to turn things around. I'm so proud of these students seated before you. Each and every one of them has a colorful story, and they are remarkable young people. Liberty's class of 2022 is no longer a class of defeated students. They are champions. Through their high school career, they dealt with all the weight from the pandemic, as well as the weight they already carried in their lives. They have survived, thrived, persevered, and overcome. They have dreams and goals. It's been my honor to serve as their principal, and I'm excited and hopeful to see what their futures hold. Graduates, look at all you've overcome this far. You have already proven to yourselves and those who care about you that you can do anything you put your mind to. I've met many successful people in our community who are Liberty graduates. business owners, restaurant managers, realtors, City of Lodi and school district employees, those in the health industry, winemakers, graphic designers, chefs, and the list goes on. Liberty might not appear to everyone as the right path, but it has certainly been the right path for many and for these students. And graduates, you being on this stage today proves you are on the right path. You have taken the first step in creating the foundation to the life you want to make for yourself. Class of 2022, graduation ceremonies are referred to as commencement exercises. If you've stayed up on your vocabulary from Mrs. Graham and Mr. S., you'll remember commencement means beginning or to start. Graduation is not an end, but the beginning and the start of your future. Every day, your actions tell the world who you are and what is important to you. I challenge you to go forward from today, believing you can make your dreams come true and make the world a better place by you being in it. Congratulations. Okay, it's time to recognize special achievement and awards and some scholarships. Liberty has the honor of awarding one of our students the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. The Golden State Seal Merit Diploma is awarded jointly by the State Board of Education and the State Superintendent of Public Instruction to recognize students who have demonstrated mastery of the high school curriculum in at least 6 subject areas. Their diploma receives a special seal of honor. In my 11 years at Liberty, this is our first student to be awarded the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. Please stand, Luis Miranda Ochoa. Thank you, Luis. We have a presentation also of some scholarships. We have the LESDA Scholarship for $300 to Ariana Jimenez. Ariana, will you please come forward? The Matilda Alcalay Scholarship for $2,000 goes to Audrey Franco. The Charlotte Elias Scholarship for $2,000 goes to Alexa Esparza. The Alfred C. Platt Scholarship for $3,000 goes to Reina Lopez. And we have a special memorial scholarship awarded to a Liberty graduate every year the past 5 years. I would like to read to you the letter from the mother who provides this scholarship. Hello, graduates. Today is an important day, a proud moment, a milestone reached. To you, it is the ending of a book and the beginning of a new story. You have worked hard and made it through. You are wearing a Liberty cap and gown. My son called it his dress with a typical smirk. You are saying goodbye to the last of your K-12 schooling with a smile and hopefully a plan. As you look forward to the future and all it holds, remember to go through every door of opportunity expecting the best it offers. Learn from your mistakes, being accountable for them makes you an adult of character. Every curve life throws at you, grow from it. Becoming an adult is not easy, but it is exciting. My son, John Sowers, Isaac to close friends and family, graduated from Liberty High School June 1, 2017. Liberty was my best decision for him. He found his niche there. He found friends that are treasured by me still to this day. He came to Liberty High behind in credits from Lodi High. I worried he wouldn't graduate. Liberty was exactly what he needed. He didn't fall through the cracks here. He actually made up all of his credits and graduated early. The long-standing joke in my house was whether he would fake a bellyache to get out of school, so when I got the call from him that he graduated early, I did not buy it. Here is our conversation. Isaac, I'm not going to school tomorrow. Mom, yes, you are. Isaac, no, I'm finished. I graduated. Mom, no, you did not, as I laughed. Isaac, yes, I did. I'm done, in his typical joking tone. Mom, you're going to school tomorrow. Good try. Isaac, here's my teacher. He puts his teacher on the phone, and the teacher says, he did. He completed all of his classes, and he does not have to come to school. He gives the phone back to Isaac. Isaac says, I told you, Mom. I was so proud of him. He walked with his class June 1st, 2017. On June 2nd, he turned 18. Today, he would be 23 years old. Today is bittersweet because we are celebrating you, the graduate, on his birthday. On July 1st, 2017, he was in an accident and I lost my son. From this tragedy, I want to give honor to his life. I am giving a scholarship in his name to a young man who has worked hard to graduate, who will go out and live life to the fullest it has to offer. So from my broken heart to your exciting new chapter in the story of your life, congratulations, you deserve it. Love, John Isaac Sowers' mom. The recipient of the $500 John Sowers Memorial Scholarship goes to Mario Bracchini. Well, I've been talking a lot, and I'm sure you're anxious to hear from some of our graduates. And now that I've got him emotional, our first student speaker is Mario Bracchini.
You're good. I would like to thank everybody for coming today, parents, guardians, and other guests. My name is Mario Angelo Bracchini, born in Stockton, raised in Manteca and Lodi. I'm 16. I'm graduating a year early, but just like to start with the reason of why I came here. So freshman year started, I had a lot going on. I had a very troubled past, and it kind of crept with me throughout, and just tried to be the popular kid, try and have everybody around me thinking that it would help with the pain, but I risked my grades and just my mental, don't know the word, but but it started killing me from the inside, just being able to talk to people, and I failed a lot. Freshman, sophomore year, it got a lot worse. But coming to Liberty, I thought it was going to be the same. Thought that I'd still have the same mentality. But first week, I came home and I was just so happy. It felt like a new family, a second chance. Liberty is usually looked at as where all the trouble kids go. But for most of us, it was a second chance because nobody believed in us after what we've done. And just sitting up here today and proving that I had the chance to be better and better myself is just a great feeling. And I'd like to thank everybody who thought that I could do it and the people who also thought that I didn't do it, because you gave me motivation to be here now where I am. And also would like to thank the teachers. They treated me like I'm their own child. They watch over me, watch my decisions, and just push me to be the best person I am today. And just my past as well. I've learned a lot from it and just helped me throughout. And then I've learned something in general. Nobody stays by you forever. They'd either leave, pass away, but you have to enjoy the time that you have with them. For example, I've lost a great friend. Her name was Brittany Curry. Met her this year. Few months I've known her, she's treated me like I was her own child as well. And she also was the main person that pushed me to be standing where I am today. And I'd just like to thank her. And she taught me that I don't need anybody. I just need my own motivation to push myself. And also to my fellow graduates, I'd like to say this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning for us. And right now we have the key to open up the door to wherever we want. And it's your choice to make what's going to be next past the door. And so go boldly through the door and make your life everything you have dreamed. And thank you.
Thank you, Mario. Our next student speaker is Reina Lopez.
Mrs. Dillon, distinguished guests, faculty members, fellow students, family, and friends, welcome to the graduating class of 2022. My name is Reina Lopez, and for me, high school was a challenge. I never really cared about my education until middle school, where I was an honor roll student for 3 years straight. But then high school came and my academics began to slip. Changes in my life at the beginning of high school basically made me check out of high school, just didn't care. I basically checked out, focused on my comforts like my phone, movies, hanging out with friends. Then COVID came along and I did the bare minimum. I did not show up, nothing. But there was a spark still inside of me, so I asked my counselor to come over here to Liberty, and they said yes. Here, teachers focused on the things that were important, things to get me to graduate, and there was a lot more support, so it was a lot easier to get things done. I would really like to thank Miss Wood for all her help emotionally and academically, as well as Mrs. Wood for always being there for me for whatever I needed, even when I wasn't her student anymore. I also have to thank my tia, the woman who helped raise me, for always making sure I was okay, keeping my life on track to ensure my success. She's always been there for me, even when I'm not with her, and she treats me like the daughter she hasn't had yet. I love you, and am forever grateful for everything. My brother Anthony, who couldn't be here today, also needs to be thanked for guiding me and checking up on me, even going through my Aries to check on missing assignments. You all helped me, and I thank you so much. To my fellow graduates, we made it. We have finally made it to the day we've been waiting for since school began, and I'm sorry it's so, because now we have to go our separate ways. High school has been rough, to say the least, and I'm sure many of us didn't think we would make it here, myself included. Countless students struggled during the pandemic, but thanks to the staff at Liberty High School, we were able to get caught up and stand before you today. I know it can be hard to focus on schoolwork when you have a lot of stuff to deal with in your real life that occupy your thoughts. School can definitely feel like a chore, so congratulations, you deserve this. It was not easy for most of us, yet here we are graduating, moving forward with our lives. I know for many of us that life has not been the best and we've had to struggle, but I want you to know that it will not always be hard. Life is constantly changing and the bad times will pass. So if we put in the work and stay positive, we can achieve happiness as well as success. So now go out and better yourself. Be a better person tomorrow than you were today, and take risks to ensure the best rewards. We did it. Now go forth and prosper. Thank you.
Thank you, Reina. Now we have a special musical performance by Mario Bracchini.
took the guitar class, dance class.
Thank you, Mario. That's not easy. Whew. I want to recognize a special group today. We want to honor some of our students who are breaking new ground and lighting a way for their loved ones. Students, if you are the first in your family to graduate from high school, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. We applaud you. Now it's time to show you some beautiful faces up close. Mrs. Wood has prepared a slideshow for you to introduce to you our graduates. We'll be up here on the screen for the graduates.
Here we are on top of the stars.
Aren't they beautiful? I get to spend every day with these people. Okay, I would like to ask for Mr. Hanna to come to the podium to read the list of our Liberty graduates for the class of 2022. Board members, can I ask you to stand over here to help greet our graduates as they walk through? Thank you.
That's why we practiced it.
That's why those come to help.
Mario Angelo Brocchini. Reina Lopez. Fatima Correa. Jennifer Ota Russo. Audrey Franco. Alexa Rosalina Esparza. Ariana Jimenez. Richard D'Onofrio. Luis Miranda Ochoa. Umares Flores. Marisela Frances Isordia. Lisbeth Delgado Paz. Gavin Nip. Your day. Kaylin Hoover. Gracie Land. Brooke Bailey. Shelby Lawrence. Giselle Orehel. Giovanni Gomez. Daisy Ochoa Avila.
Great day for your family.
Adolfo Ochoa. Israel Serrano. Andre Mintz. Rory Garcia. Larissa Bean. Natalie Salcedo. Shelby Nieto. Liam McKenzie. Mohammed Khan. Jason Burajas. Jaden Priest. Michelle Luna. Jesus Villa. Joshua Juarez. Virginia Godinez. Oriana Melina Saucedo. Elijah Gomez. Rakim Basha. Carlos Farias. Isaac Ahumada Alvarez. A squared. Alex Acosta. Natalie Lauramore. Julian Torres. Hayden Kwashnik. Dylan Levine. Carson Zimmerman. Christina Lopez. Annabelle Lodi. Ahmed Rahman. Wait for it. Vivian Nava. Leslie Sanchez. Jesse Valdez. D squared. Diego. Marcos Garcia. Beatriz Romero. Nate Avila Villarreal.
Graduates, please stand for the tassel ceremony. as you turn your tassels from the right to the left and consider yourself a graduate. Parents and friends, I'm going to ask you to please stay seated until the graduates have exited, and teachers, please take your stations. By the power vested in me by the state of California and the Lodi Unified School District, I hereby declare that all of the graduates here today have completed the graduation requirements of the state of California. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you Liberty High School's graduating class of 2022.
Time after time, after my sentence